Hello everybody, it's Christian Yancey. I just wanted to make a brief video to let you guys know of a new group that I created on Facebook called The Press. Yes, the T-H-E Press. The reason why I have to say it like that because when I told other people they said D-Press and I said no, not D-Press, The Press. And that is very ironic because The Press is totally opposite of D-Press. Now, many of you know I was recently diagnosed with mixed connective tissue disease / lupus. And when I was first diagnosed, I told my husband that I would not allow this disease to get me down and that I would take what the devil meant for bad and use it to glorify God. Now, I wasn't just diagnosed with one chronic illness, but 3 chronic illnesses. Now, it seems like every time I went to the doctor's office, they always told me, you have this. There's no cure, but we can control the symptoms. But I'm crazy enough to believe in the healing power of God. Now, after I had told everybody that I had lupus, I received messages in my inbox from other people who had lupus or were battling chronic illnesses. And they were telling me how it took a toll on their life. Now, I know from experience now that this illness does not just affect you physically, but it affects you emotionally and mentally. And sometimes you want to talk to people, but you really feel like they can't understand because they're not really going through what you're going through. They're not waking up every morning in pain. They're not feeling this in their body. So God placed it on my heart to create this group called The Press for anyone that is going through or battling chronic illnesses, any sickness or disease. This is a place where you can find encouragement, prayer, and laughter, because the Bible tells us that laughter is good for the soul. And I know that encouragement from your fellow brother or sister in the Lord can go a long way. I remember when I was first diagnosed, a good friend of mine came up to me and said that she was praying for me, and she said that the Lord told her that this was not unto death. So I take that word and I hold that word dear to my heart. Every time I wake up in pain, I remind myself this is not unto death. Every time the room begins to spin, I remind myself this is not unto death. Every time I'm hospitalized, I remind myself that this is not unto death. So I just want to encourage you, if you are battling with a chronic disease, look us up, The Press. If you know anybody that is battling a disease, sickness or disease, look us up, The Press, because this is a place where we can just love each other, you know? If you can't find it, inbox me and I will add you, and I hope you have a good day.